I just came out of the shower, and I was trying to really think about this. I'm like, why do I get so much hate? And I'm really just starting to come to the acceptance it's jealousy. It really is jealousy. See, the problem is a lot of people are miserable with their lives. And honestly, don't take this the wrong way. It's your own choice if you're miserable. It's your own choice. I have a lot of friends who are very, very happy, and I have a lot of friends who are miserable. People like, what friends? I come from Brooklyn. All my friends are in Brooklyn, and we keep in touch every day. I was just recently in Brooklyn with a buddy of mine. We went out. It's just unfortunately when you get married and you have kids, you kind of go your separate ways in life. I know haters won't understand that, but that's just the way it is. And it doesn't mean that we don't keep in touch. It's just that it's not like the days when I was a young guy and I was single and I lived in Brooklyn. I used to go out in Bay Ridge every weekend. Those days change when you're a father. But anyway, getting back, I noticed the similarities of my friends who are happy. They're with a companion in their life that they're best friends. Okay, this is the first step. They're best friends. They just have so much that they have in common, and it's just a wonderful relationship. So it really starts from the company you keep. And I'm not even talking about a romantic company, even just like even a friend of yours. If you're around people who are positive people, and if you're around people who are just good friends that truly care about you, and they just true blue, you know what I mean, and they're positive, that reflects in your happiness in life. When you're around people, see, this is another reason why I want to stop doing these live streams for a little while. Because when you're around people who are so negative and so pessimistic, and just all they want to do is fight and fight and fight, it actually has an effect on not only your health, but it's like just your well being. You feel like you don't feel right when you're around these people. Or I'm around all these haters. It's like hate, hate, hate. It gets to me after a while. It really does. I feel like kind of like shaky. I'm like, because I'm spending all this time fighting with these people, and I'm thinking to myself, who are these people to me? These people are nobody. You know what I mean? They're not worth my time. They're not worth the sweat off my damn balls. So that's another reason I don't want to do the live streams. See, doing videos, it's easy. I get to talk about whatever I want. I don't see any comments. I mean, of course, people are gonna comment it, later on, of course, but at least it's not live. It's not like, as I'm talking, I see everything right in front of me, and then there's like a natural like reaction to it because I get angry. If I see something that's untrue, if I see an insult to my family, I react. Whereas with this video, I get to talk and people could comment later and I'm not seeing it live on the spot. So, but anyway, I just think that it all stems from the company you keep. It really does. And then also sometimes it's your job. You might have a job that you hate. You feel like, you're doing something that is pointless and meaningless and it's just to get a paycheck. And my advice to you, okay, not financial advice, friendly advice, is to do something you enjoy. I had a buddy of mine. We grew up, and he's an amazing drummer. And I remember he was working in finance. He was in a bank. He hated the job. He was making really good money. Hated the job, just hated it. Was miserable. Now he became a music teacher. He's making probably 50% less money, but he's thrilled. He's so happy with his life. He smiles every day he wakes up. I'm in a position where, because a lot of people say, well, what do you do? What do you do? I'm in a position where I have enough money, okay, where I don't have to work anymore. I did work, whether you want to accept this or not, for over 20 years in sales. So I get to like do this YouTube. I get to focus on I do piano lessons, I do, but I get to focus really on kind of just doing whatever I want. So I'm in a little bit of a unique position. And that's another reason why I think a lot of people hate me, because I think they would like to be in the position I'm in, right? To not have to work and to just do whatever you want. So, I get that. But if you're not in that position, just make sure you're doing something you love. Make sure you're doing something you enjoy. And with that said, It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner in this video. I'm not a lawyer. It's not legal advice. I'm not a doctor. It's not medical advice. I'm not an astronomer. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a fireman. A fireman. I'm not no. I'm just an entertainer. That's all I am. I am the one and only entertainer. The Apefather in the house, baby. Wow!